Beep. Hi Zaga, glad to be here. How are you? Hope it's going. Hi hi. Ahyo. Alrighty. So we are going to continue drawing the artwork of Houshou Marine. The hand very often hail. Yeah, it is. I wonder if I could do better. Okay, you know what? Everyone is deaf. I believe I can start singing. Hmm. No, I still feel like it's very often. Yeah, that's much better. The clients are still messing things up. Also, I figured out finally what my boss wanted to talk about with me. And he just wanted me to write a message about... He just wanted to talk. Like, that's the thing. He had no idea what to do with the client, and he asked me to write the email. You know, like the last... You know, like the last thing. Okay. So you're slowly progressing with the Houshou Marine illustration, and I have to say, this is banger. This is absolute banger. Damn it. So you might hear me being once again tired. I guess that's going to be my normal state for some time on, I guess until the next weekend, but I guess we've already figured out that it's not really a must-have for me to be, you know, God knows how talkative. Hi Skylar, good to have you here. How are you? Hoping how's it going? Have you seen any movies lately? You don't sound like yourself, you okay? I'm tired. I'm tired. Even though I'm working from office, I've came back really late home because I was still on some small groceries with my parents because my father came back to Poland. And yeah, I'm just pretty tired. So I might not sound, you know, on my usual thing. This is actually the reason why I've been having so many breaks lately. It's because either I am in the state like this or I can still do something, but I'm... Where's the devil? I need to apologize. It's like sometimes I'm turning out to be so much tired that I can just keep on drawing something, but I might not be as talkative. I was trying to dodge streaming in this state too. I guess like I don't want to just skip streams for no reason. So Lil Dev. Actually, I haven't put out Lil Dev in a while. Let's let one loose. There we go. Alright. I'm wondering, wait, what was her? Wait. Houshou my... Once again, what was her, like, full design? Yeah. There we go. So yeah, I've talked with my boss. My boss is like, you know, because like for some time I thought that he wants to fire me. Turned out that all he wanted was just, you know, walking in, talk for a little bit, because like the thing is that I've been talking with him every now and then, like, you know, just talk, nothing, you know, like, you know, I was in the side office and he was walking in and we were just talking about clients and possibilities and stuff, kind of like freaking planning. But you know, the thing is that I'm not a freaking project manager in reality, but I'm doing things that project manager should be doing. So yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. I was wondering, let me check if the doors are not closed, because for God's sake, if they are not closed. Nah, they are. I don't know why, but my dog, you know, my dog was sounding way too loud. For some reason. Ah, I'm starting to feel sick again. I hate this. And my boss is also, you know, coughing and stuff. So I suppose he brought in some germs with him. Hmm. To be fair, I wish I could have much more energy. I don't know why. I think it's like my social battery is going down. Like I can sustain myself through some time, but then I'm like, what? For the rest of the day. Huh. Any thoughts about your days? Hmm? Oh, I think I didn't said that on stream either. How to say this? Okay. I can't make a straight line even. Can you believe my hands are so shaky right now? To be fair, I haven't really watched that many streams of Houshou. I think the only problem that is, you know, is that she's streaming in Japanese only, and I don't understand Japanese at all. I wish I could. Why am I so tired? God damn it. That's the weirdest part, like I'm really not doing much today. I haven't really done much. I'm not working physically or anything. I was just there at work. Hmm. I'm sorry folks if I'm quite boring today. I'm really hoping that we can just chill today all together. If you want to talk about any kind of topic, just go ahead. I try to think of something. Oh. Now I can invert the legs a little here. That's the question. Do I want to reverse the legs? Like, because the leg that is from this side of the viewer is on the barrel, but I can make it that the other leg is going to be on the barrel. But then yeah, but then the thing would, yeah, no, I think that's going to be more interesting actually for the illustration sake. Oh, Oh. Oh. No, too thick. And over here there should be like a look. Yeah. So now this can go like that. Recently I've been drawing. Recently I've been playing some games. I've got my hands on Megabong. The game is pretty addictive. It's very simple, but the game is pretty addictive. I'm hoping for the new thing, for the new updates. Another thing is that I've been playing Risk of Rain. It really reminded me of well, at least Risk of Rain 2. It really reminded me of Megabong. I see some similarities. Been going pretty far, but you know, has it? I can't be good for a while, you know. No, wrong. I'm sorry that I'm yawning. I'm really sorry. Dear Lord. What have I done to be in this state? I wanted. I was saying something. Wait. Oh yeah, it was about something. I wanted to say something, but I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to say, and I now remember. Have you ever had a dream that you've had you can do anything? I've received an answer to Hololive EN. Basically, they can't really respond to that because it's, well, I don't know. Either I wrote the wrong portion of the company, or god damn it. One second. Either I wrote to the wrong portion of the company, or I you know, or the question is very tricky. I doubt I can reach any of their talents. Like, you know, Hololive members and stuff, like the talent are called talents, right? The VTubers are called talents, basically. Because it's like a talent agency. The thing is that I can't really figure out the... Like... You don't have a direct method to write to them. There you go. Gee, I'm so bad at talking today. Why tonguing? And yeah, the thing is that I wrote to Hololive, they responded to me, but they've said that they are not capable to give me an answer to that question, basically. Like, they are not capable to give me answers to derivatives of the fun content making, right? The thing is that I couldn't find anything about cigarettes and alcohol of the talents. There was like, don't draw NSFWs, don't draw them abusing illegal substances. God damn it. But it's not like they are saying directly don't... well, at least I don't think I've seen anything about consuming alcohol and cigarettes, right? Okay. Finally, we've got what we needed. Are the indentations here good? Yeah, I think they are. Okay. Also, please let me know if you can hear me, right? I guess I would hear it from the start, wouldn't I? But yeah. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. So yeah, I haven't really drew. I really can't talk today. I don't know what's going on. Two question marks? It's porno. Oh my. Why 4 question marks? I'm Muto, good to have you here. How your brain has gone? How is university going? They have a party. I'm at the gym. Who have party? The question marks, I see. Who is Jim? Oh dear. Everyone asks who is Jim, but no one ever asks how is Jim. No one, I swear. Nobody asks why is Jim. No one, I swear. Huh? That's something that someone guilty would say. You saw a cat, didn't you? The cat is named Jim. Yeah. I drawing ain't drawing today. Should have settled with just sketching randomly. Mm. The guy was quiet today. Oh yeah? He didn't say anything today? I wonder why. Nope. Told you something fishy was going on with this dope. I hate the fact that despite being told a couple times, he still didn't understand the assignment. Right. Hmm. I think these should be lower, I guess, or not? Yes, they should be lower actually. Wait. I love you too. Hi Nagi, good to have you here. How are your plans going? I think this might be the first night around, so hope you find the coffee corner here. How are you? Can you draw Nagi, please? Who's Nagi? I don't know. Is Nagi a goblin? He's from an anime called Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Okay, I know which one is that. Huh. I'm going to add them to the randomizer we are building right now. I mean, not like right now, but we've got a pretty much a lot of characters. Nagi Blue Lock. Okay, that's like a request board, but the characters may appear several times over time. I know which Blue Lock is that. Oh, he football guy. Yeah. Next week is Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. That's true. This OC looks cool if you ignore the expression. This is not OC. That's Houshou Marine from Hololive. She's a Vtuber. Why you don't like the expression, by the way? It's supposed to be like a mean expression. Like she's supposed to be some kind of a pirate. So it's like, yeah. So she's like more of a. So the running joke of her community is that she's a hag, a hang. Like the laugh is looking a bit off. Yeah, possibly. Might be. If you look at it. Yeah, maybe. But like, the idea is that she's like a hag, but also she's quite often acting like a... I don't know how to say this. Like a princess kind of thing, but like princess from anime, right? So like... you know, those Hime types characters. How many animes did you watch? In my entire life, a lot. I've just recently came back to anime after quite a long time. of a break. I've had a short break from anime, but I've been still really into anime world and stuff. I know that there was a recession of the Hime personalities because they're like bratty characters, right? As of now, let me quickly check how many exactly I've watched now after coming back, because I've got Mal. 30. I have 30 titles on my Mal as of now. I'm still watching. I'm now going through Link Click second season. I'm also catching up with One Piece. Probably there would be much more if I would be watching only seasonal anime, but I'm watching One Piece in between. So I'm watching one arc of One Piece, then watching a season of anime, and I'm interpolating it. I'm on episode 312. After Link Click 2, I'm going to watch another one. Did you watch Demon Slayers? It's my fave. No, but it's on my plan to watch list. I really want to watch Demon Slayer. It's one of the anime that I think I'm going to like it. Link Click, whoa. So basically, like, I have an idea that, like, I know that I'm going to like it. It's just I didn't really unload myself from that many anime that I have. I've got over 1000 titles now pending. I have several seasonal anime in my plan to in my watching thing, while also watching One Piece. Doing that. Wait, but I don't recommend it, Demon Slayer, because it will end in 2029. I don't mind. I was watching My Hero Academia season by season. I've stopped watching My Hero Academia after season 3. That's when I've took break from anime. Then I've came back, so I've started watching One Piece, and then I started like watching some seasonal anime. So I've caught up with not only with One Piece, up to like almost half of the entire anime, skipping fillers. I recommend, really good, and speeds up the anime quite a bunch. So basically, I'm now like, you know, before I catch up to Demon Slayer, probably there's going to be much more already to it. But I want to still like start watching it sometime soon. And yeah. Actually, it's on my watch list because it's dubbed for my country is coming soon. I'm watching either with English dub or with a subtitles. Subtitles are much better for me. I don't know why. They just work better. I don't understand why people say Demon Slayer fandom is toxic. Every fandom is in some portion toxic. You might not be around the toxic people they are talking about. Like, there's a lot of things related to like shipping and stuff. Like, some people are like for example, in Naruto, would you expect that Naruto would be highly toxic anime? I think English dub is pretty acceptable. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it, the one with English dub, and I have to say it was pretty good. Yeah. Also, sometimes it's better for me to watch with English dub because usually whenever I'm watching anime, I'm drawing. So like I'm just, you know, even though I'm still capable to like watch the anime with like, you know, the anime episode like in the corner of my screen or you know, above on the monitor above my my tablet. Steins Gate English dub was awful. I saw a list of toxic fandoms. Demon Slayer was at 3 and DB and Naruto One Piece is low on it. Huh. I mean, Dragon Ball is toxic. Dragon Ball fandom is toxic because every person from the fandom is going to be like, oh, another anime where the character is trying to be OP. I bet Goku is going to beat it. But like seriously, nobody asked about that. And yeah, that's like one of the main issues that Dragon Ball is facing. Naruto is facing toxicity. They are right anyways. I mean, the thing is that sure, they might be right on it, but like world is not equal to the world. Also, Saitama could have quite even chances for that. Because Saitama is capable to annihilate planet whenever he wants. By the way, I had expectations from One Punch Man, but now it's OFM, One Frame Man. Oh boy. Yeah. But... oh, I think you're talking about the Crunchyroll thing, right? Because Crunchyroll had the issues with it. New Dragon Ball had very little struggle, maybe when they had to retreat from Black. Yeah. Sad. Why sad? Hi Karian, got to be here. How are you? Right, how's going? Why crying? Bro, that Garo scene was hilarious. Oh my. One Punch Man. Oh right, you're watching One Punch Man right now. Wait, did you caught up with One Punch Man? No spoilers, please. Yeah, we gotta watch out for spoilers. People still want to watch it. I've been really more a lot into mangas and stuff. Times when the fandoms can't even protect their own animes. True. Hi unknown person, got to be here. How are you? Hoping it's going? Yes. That's nice. That was fast, by the way. To be fair, I'm thinking about Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Chainsaw Man has messed up scenes in manga. Like, I could literally from the top of my head give you one, but it's such a huge spoiler that I really don't want to give it to you. There are things... there where things vanish. Yes, and where there's demon that apparently no one can beat. And where there's eating, if you know what I mean. If you've caught up with manga. Okay. I think I've managed to explain this without much spoilers. Yes. Okay. So you know what I mean by eating. Alright. Don't know the manga, but I know what you're talking about. Okay. Good. I need to keep reading on Chainsaw Man. I stopped reading shortly after the karaoke fighting scene. Oh my. And by the way, I'm from India and the biggest festival was 20th October. Hey! G. Yo, what's up? Missed me? Of course, Black Royal. Hi, got to be here. How are you hoping it's going? Only one word for Chainsaw Man. Betrayal. Oh my. It has been a while. True, Royal, true. How have you been? How have you been this whole time? Hope everything okay? Bro, your life is so good. Oh my. What's a drawing? We are drawing a Vtuber from Hololive agency. Houshou Marine. She's a JP Vtuber, so she's speaking Japanese. She plays some games. She's a pirate who's a hag. Looks questionable. What looks questionable? The pose is weird. Why? She has one leg on a keg here, and another leg is going on the ground. So there's like this kind of trick. You can also say Shashi Buridana. Aww. Yeah, I see what you mean. It might be a bit questionable because like, yeah, there's some views here and there. Huh. The thing is, like, I don't want to really cross barriers that Hololive gives for the creators. But Marine always was more into like a bit lewd idea for herself. It's the line from Infinity Castle. I see. Shishiburi Dana. I think it's like Japanese for something. Wait. Sashiburi Dana. And the hello is that, bro, if I saw that in IRL, it would come in my sleep paralysis. Oh my. She's supposed to look like mean and stuff, so I gave her like mocking face and like Hime laugh. So like, yo ho 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 ho. Well, the planks can droll. Yeah, that's exactly the thing. Bro, there can be DBS 2 anime announcement in the January. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I love Dragon Ball. Also, I can't believe that they've revived Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I think they've noticed the fact that people don't really like what they've done with Sparking Zero for some ungodly reason. Like, the game could be really darn good. And it is good. I don't even know why people don't want to play it. I would need to like read what people think to like comprehend what happened there. You did a great job scaring me. Oh my. They just announced 2 big announcements in January, but it can be DBD too. So it's already known that Dragon Ball anime is going to come back. Like, it's already known. The thing is that people are waiting for the like official release date announcement. And I think that's one of the huge announcements that's going to happen in January. I hope for that. And the second one is going to be the new game that they've been talking about, but there is a low chance for DBD. Wait, DBD, you mean Dead by Daylight? Or Daima? Daima, okay. I mean, Dragon Ball Daima is already released. You can still watch it. You can already watch it. I don't think there would be any Dragon Ball Daima 2. Bro, but your art style is as hell. Thank you. Thank you. Worked on it for a really long time, you know? So yeah, I think the continuation of manga is going to happen. I have to change my profile picture already. So, basically I think the Dragon Ball Daima is not going to be released. I think they want to now make the anime of Dragon Ball Super. Continue it, you know? Toyotaro also released his own manga, which means most likely Dragon Ball is done. like likes is crazy. You should deserve. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm really happy to have 4 likes, you know. I actually might have someone who I can ask if the illustrations ideas I want to draw are going to be fitting. The thing is that whole, you know, whole live members are still people, right? They are still people and they might want to be presented in a certain way. Like, for example, they might not want to be shown drinking alcohol because maybe they are not standing behind that, or they might not want to be presented smoking, right? So if I would do that, that would mean that I might as well just make them feel uncomfortable. That's why I want to ask. I wanted to ask so much for it. You know, is it looking my new profile picture? Wait, it's looking nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, one of the idea is to make like a scene, you know, Houshou Marine and Fubuki, and making like, you know, a scene, Houshou Marine and Fubuki standing next to each other, dressed up like for a date, and next to them there's a there's a plague, um, blind dating for hugs and silver foxes, and like, you know, Fubuki is a fox that's silver, and Houshou Marine is considered a hug, so, you know, a joke, right, of misunderstanding the concept. But I'm also not sure if that is a good idea. I guess we'll just end up drawing whatever we want, maybe. So... We are almost done with this one, by the way. Like, It's shocking, but we are genuinely almost done. So glutes in this case are going to still kind of look flattened out because like the leg is really high on that note, but I want to pull the line here from here so it would be visible that the line has a continuity like that, and over here there's the leg. It's because, right, like glutes, which are, you know, gluteus maximus, the buttocks muscles, are actually like looking like that only because the muscle groups are very like contracted, right? So they're like starting to, like, whenever you are putting your leg down, the glutes are starting to like fold on themselves. It's because we need the enough muscle lengths there to put our legs all the way up. You know, the evolution sake. Still most likely from the climbing, right? Because like in climbing you need to put your you need to be able to actually put your leg really up. So yeah. Bro, bye bro. It's 46 p.m. for me. It's alright, Nagi. It's alright. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one. So sleep well, man. Sleep well. God damn it. I've done it again. Oops, I did it again. The chat window is broken. Don't bug the bed bites. Oh my. So close yet so far. Yeah. Mm. But actually, after finishing the shoe, we need to make the background only. The character is going to be done. No, wait. Arm. Are you still playing BPSR? I dropped it after a day. I just wanted common and leveling was locked behind story. Huh. No, I don't really play much BPSR anymore. I haven't turned on the game after the stream. The game is not what it used to be. Today level maxed out at 60, also the story ended on the weekend. Oh my. Yeah. It's one of these anime. What? What am I talking about? Am I having a stroke? Also, I see that a lot of HoloLive members are starting to be thrown into video games, like gachas and stuff. I mean, like, in form of an official, you know, collab. Mm. Bro, imagine. Today, I'm going to paint a portrait using my own blood and accidentally summoning the devil. Also, I figured out what the Summon Call B channel is. They're like doing exploration videos, but they've added the paranormal element to their videos, but the paranormal element is not like actual attempt on hunting ghosts. All of that is just fake, most likely, and basically, you know, like they're adding sounds, etc. I mean that fake, like literally every ghost hunt stuff. Listen, there are some ghost hunting stuff that are real. You know, there are things where nothing happens, there are things that some things are happening, but you can kind of find an explanation to it, but the explanation is so loosely tied to it that as well it could be just a ghost. The issue is that you don't really know if there is like proper paranormal. It's like wrestling. Surprisingly, the only fake portion of wrestling is the drama between wrestlers. Wrestling itself, of course, must need to go through special training, but actually there's like a proper fighting involved. Of course, there are like, you know, things to make the moves show off, like, you know, oh boo-hoo, I'm going to slam on the freaking mat behind someone's head and the guy is going to act like it hurt him. It's because wrestling back in the days was so dangerous that one guy died literally hanged by the barbed wire. That's where the regulations started to kick in. Because previously someone was walking in with a sledgehammer and literally breaking the guy's leg. Or throwing someone on spilled pins. This was happening in wrestling. There were no such rules. Everything was done with all the real stuff. Actual fighting until someone's skin was breaking, etc, etc, etc. It's where they've noticed that actually something bad started happening, right? Like they've started to have issues with finding wrestlers, they started to have issues with finding sponsorships, they started to have issues with appearing on TV. So there are rules they've had to accustom. And all of that stuff that we see now is just derivative spectacle of what actually the wrestling used to be. But like when they are fighting with each other and someone's like literally like grabbing someone's head and starts punching it over and over again, the guy is actually getting punched. It's just the more dangerous stuff is fake and all the drama is staged. Besides, like sometimes there might be drama, but they are forced to act upon their character. That's why you have Heaven and Hells, right? Like Heaven is the wrestler who's like appearing as a good guy, etc. And you have a Hell who's going to be an absolute dick with all the scenarios. That's the thing. When wrestling starts to die out, WWE started being worse and worse over time. Also, this entire thing where, you know, where you have the those fights where Jake Paul is taking part, right? Like, bro, it's so pathetically fake. You can see what's fake and what's not. Don't even call it wrestling. Yeah. And actually, you know, we call it pancreation. Oh. I don't know what to do about the second hand. 'I think it would be easier to make the hand rest here than here. Because for here, the arm would have to extend like almost entirely. While over here, the arm can be bent, you know? So I guess like somewhere here? Yeah. Five more minutes. Mm-hmm. No. Mm. Let's go. 5 more minutes. Mhm. I'm wondering what to play soon. Like, I think we are going to continue with Yakuza, right? I don't want to leave unfinished games. Besides, Yakuzas are not really that long. Power Washer. I can play Power Wash Simulator, yeah. Today I have to finish 3 sketches. I need to check my other Discord account to see if the client wrote feedback on the commission. Probably make some changes. I think I'll call my painting done. I know it needs more highlights and other minor things, but what I tried isn't working. I want to try adding text like those fashion magazines. If Polish low budget house repair. It's not out yet! I want to play Meister Simulator, but I can't so badly, man. Carry on. Actually, if you would show me your artwork, I might be able to help you, like, to explain to you how to do that. Because, like, most likely, it's very important to figure out the font. But font needs to be, like, you know, chosen by some rules. Like, what would be the purpose of the magazine? So, like, as you've mentioned, fashion magazine, or if it's going to be like something else related magazine. Etc, etc, etc. I sent it on Discord. Done. Let's go. And yeah, I think we can call it a day too. Oh my, she is looking more and more like something I want. I really like this illustration so far. Wow, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. The level of detail, different like nuance line art wise. Like for example, hair strands have very thin line art. I really like that. There's the outline, and there are like, you know, lines coming inside, and there's even thinner line art for the details. It's like we have all that as the normal lines, and then we have like thinner line art like that. It does, the line art looks clean. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So now we need to just add those kegs and we are Gucci. Like straight up. The leg seems on. You know, I'm thinking about it because it does catch my attention. Like, it's most likely because there's not much fat around here. Like, maybe if I would like the bad part of, yeah. Yeah. Seems better. What is happening there? Where? Okay, wait. Still. Yeah. I think I know why you're confused. Because you can delete the skirt in your... Yeah. I guess that's that, you know? I guess that's that. Like... Knowing how it looks like, that's how it would look like. Like, again, she's not thick, so she's not going to have much fat around there. So it's like just wrapping up, and that's that. All that is just, you know, her the fat tissue that she has. The other leg seems thicker. Yes, because this one is like lifted up, so everything is like stretching, you know? This one is pulled back, so like the like fats, etc., they are going to not only like relax, but they're also going to be dragged down. So for example, the indentation around the stocking is going to seem bigger than the one on the other leg, because that leg is lifted up. Well, in the end, I'm going to let people still, you know, figure out stuff. Also the belt. She has a belt. I need there. The belt is thin. Starting from here. Okay, yeah, that works. The belt is like very loose, so it's not like it's holding up her pants. Damn, that belt is going to be problematic. Hmm. This needs to be smaller. Why does this sound like this song from Fate? No idea. Like genuinely no idea. Every now and then it's like some songs are really, you know, bringing a memory, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe they were collabing with Chill Hop, or maybe someone from Chill Hop used a sample from their song. You never know, right? Sure, it's not AI generated. Yes. Chill Hop is collabing only with musicians, and they have harsh anti-AI policy. If it would actually be outed that the person used AI, they would remove the song from the album. So either it's AI generated and people didn't really figure it out yet, and that's why it's still there, or it's actually not AI generated. You know, it's like people are people all over the place are saying how much they hate whenever they are accidentally writing something that was already written. You know, like, oh, I've once again made a song that sounds like a jingle from Friends. And that happens, right? It's funny because like artists won't accidentally paint a Mona Lisa. Yeah, but that was a very long portion that sounded the same. I don't know. Again, maybe it was a used fragment from the original song, you know? But actually, it's not detecting the song as the one from Fate. And trust me, most likely YouTube will already tell me. Hi Jimmy, good to be here. How your play has going? Haven't seen it in a long while. How have you been, man? Hi, hi, hello. Hit me. The voting channel instead of notice. Did I? Ah, shucks. And yeah, how have you been, man? How have you been? Personally, I'm doing pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, you can see what being tired can do to a person. It's... yeah. It's whatever, you know? Like, at this point, it's just whatever. So quirky. God, sake. There we go. Just need to now merge this one with this one. Need to make that portion thicker and connect with that. Bueno. Okay, we've got... but next time you will redo that part. Yeah, like I'm thinking about making that leg like going like this. You know what? Since I've already made the line. And I see that it's actually looking better. Yeah. Is that looking better? People with imagination who can see under the skirt curves. Just joking, just joking. Yes, okay. Looking better. Bueno. It looks better, but still that's not how legs work. What you mean? Maybe that line also should be like this. So there would be like that, you know? Because there would be the connection here. Ah, hell with it. Oh my, I just want to draw. About to post this in 3D. I mean, actually that's not a bad idea. The models are usually rigged the bad too. This is the only feature I am envious of Christ in Krita. Krita also has this, but you need to find the plugin for it. An add-on to connect it to, yeah. Does it? I'll look into it later. Yeah, as Zaga says you need Blender and add-on to connect the two. They probably won't work. I'm using the flat pack and that uses sandboxing. I'm unsure we'll be able to communicate. To overlay the model and the drawing before they are not same angle. Yeah. Give me a moment. Freaking scale first, pose later. The head is about right, so they are in this in the proper thing. That's more or less like this. The problem is with pausing those is that they are not always doing what you want them to do, and they are very restricted in movement too. That's something I really hated, because like you can make movements that you can still do as a normal human being. The bunker here, you have to do it incrementally away the route, yeah. So like, for example, this leg, if it would be working as a human being, you could be able to move this leg higher. Because you can't move, you can see that you can't push it to the chest. Hair is pushed to the chest. But you can see what's going on. You can pose the fingers, but if you pose the elbow after it won't matter, yeah. I know. But like, you can't push the leg like high, you know, into the character. Oh, you talk about the angle constraints, yeah, yeah. Like you can't push the leg actually to the chest as it's on the illustration, but you can see it's actually looking, you know, very close already. And it's literally, you know, if it would be like that, literally the model would be exactly the same thing. It higher, rigging was lazy, and it would break it, yeah. You can see that the model would operate properly according to this, like, view. So, we Gucci. One way or another, someone will for sure point out what exactly is wrong with it and how I can fix it. You know, from my friends. I mean, like, friends who are, like, already more of a, you know, professional artists. They are usually giving me tips and letting me know what's up. Yeah. Yeah. So, we finished the sketch? Everyone, we finished the sketch? That's incredible. Part 2, but rather leave it. Which part? Wait. This lag is bringing in, I think, too fast. This hand might look weird. Arm might be off. Like I genuinely might need to pull the arm lower here. uh, yeah, the arm looks better, I think. Tell me if the arm looks better or not. I think without that. I like just smaller line like this. Or even like that. Oh. Okay, wait. This. That. That. Actually. That. Left joints look like right joints. The what? I think I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a little. Right. Alright, I think we are done. Arm fixed. I think what else I could do is like adding something like that maybe. But yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, folks. Actually, huge thanks, by the way, to everyone who's like, you know, performing, helping me with finding out issues. Meanwhile, thanks Zega for being the channel on Twitch. Thanks Skylar, Muto, Nagi, Karian, Unknown, Black Royal, and Agent Jimmy Glitch for being active channel on YouTube. And folks, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and